Hope you enjoyed that look of the '89 season car ripping around turn 10 at Brainerd International. My name's Kim Crumb and I'm the driver on the team, and I'm going to answer the 5 most frequent questions I get from potential sponsors. And I have to tell you that it's because I really like the challenge of meeting whatever the world can throw at us in any given race. But actually, it's the ability to get resources and successfully apply them that wins championships. Just like in business, it's resources and focusing those resources on the goal at hand that makes the difference. It's just that in racing, the time compression is so severe that it gives it an intensity that no other business has. Really, it makes it just that much more satisfying when you get it right. I guess you could say I race for the intensity and the challenge. Well, really, it's their job to make the car fast and reliable. And we collaborate on adjustments to the race car at every track to get the best possible lap time out of it. You'd be surprised at how few words really need to be spoken when everybody really knows their job. Well, good race driving is very calculated aggression. And as such, it's no more dangerous than the driver makes it. Actually, I think people are considerably more predictable on the track than they are on the freeway. But there is an element of personal risk, and that has to be managed. And that's where my thousands of laps on various tracks and my many years of training come in. They'll teach you to manage that risk. And that really means weighing the possible racing gains against the magnitude of the risk to be taken. There isn't a lot of room for emotion in making such a judgment call, and therefore that's pretty much left out. That's my perspective anyway. Well, you're running a highly complex machine at or near its limit, and that makes it highly stressed. A good rule of thumb is 10% of the value of the car per hour of racing. If you have a $40,000 car, that means for every hour of track time you'll have $4,000 and repairs and maintenance. Really, and that's if you don't crunch it. Okay. On top of all that, of course, you'll add the travel costs and the net depreciation of the car over a whole season. Racing is an excellent symbol for a successful corporation. I always suggest integrated sports marketing. If you run ads that talk about how fast your deliveries are, use the race car as an unmistakable symbol in your ads of that speedy delivery. Racing is also one of the best ways to entertain corporate clients that enjoy fast cars. Get a hospitality tent at a good event, like here in the Midwest, the June Sprints. Invite your very best clients and employees, and they'll have a great time. And perhaps just as importantly, when the car's out on the track, you'll see how contagious team spirit really is. And racing is a team sport. And it's a measure of whether you can make good decisions under highly stressed conditions. As such, it's an ideal tool for any motivational training you do with your employees. I always suggest a meet the driver question and answer session at the beginning to set the tone for achievement and performance, and leave the race car around as a reminder throughout the whole session. Really, there was a lot of sayings for the highly motivated that come from racing, like, he's in the fast lane or he's on a fast track, and they'll also bring all those things home and make them more than just hyperbole. Of course, there's a lot of high visibility in racing, but like any good public relations effort, it has to be managed to get the best possible result. On a personal level, I think most sponsors enjoy helping a team with the right stuff achieve success. Really, racing is the most entrepreneurial of all businesses. As such, nothing could be more American. I'm sure that's why the list of racing sponsors looks like the Fortune 1000. And now, let me introduce my two over-the-road crew guys, Bob Amick and Paul Cole.
I'm Bob Amick,